This country is an 11% number. This country lives affected by the 11 number. The 11 number affects this country. The answers to this country, the solutions come in the number 74 and in the number 47. Let's go to communism. Communism in the Soviet Union is born in October 1917 and ends in 1991 in the coup against Gorbachev, which means the end of the communist system, the Soviet Union. It lasts 74 years. Exactly from 17 to 91 is 74 years. The first parameter that we can observe is the second communist country in the 20th century, which is China. Mao Zedong rises to power in the year 1949. Communism in China ceases in 1996 minus 1997, meaning 47 years later. And let me tell you, when it ends in China, it's when Hong Kong becomes part of China. And China officially acknowledges a two-Chinese philosophy country. Although China had already moved away from communism by then, historically, this marks when Hong Kong formally integrates exactly 47 years later. Considering the same two parameters, I could inform you that Fidel Castro, who rose to power in the year 1959, will remain in power for another 47 years. Based on these figures which I am explaining to you, are consistently related to the United States, 74 and 47. Those 47 years will roughly translate to 2006, subtracting 2007, marking the conclusion of his tenure.
The regime follows a 45 form. The 46 begins on January 1st, so the 47 would correspond to 2006.
The 2006 or so would already be the end, one way or another, a total deterioration or the death of Fidel or whatever. Look, these are things that happen. I mean, nobody expected that the Soviet Union would fall as it fell so fast, but there came a blow bomb. China fell and accepted Hong Kong and accepted to enter the capitalist system such a fast way. Because China is already an inherent part of the capitalist system.
Because you see, when Hong Kong fell, everyone thought Hong Kong would turn communist. However, it turned out differently. Hong Kong actually transformed China into a capitalist nation.
Exactly. Well, here is what I tell you. It is precisely the phenomenon that I mentioned to you, which occurred 47 years later. So if you consider Fidel himself, you can assume a similar destiny based on numerology, because there is already, let's say, how do you say?
Do you think the U.S. is at the center of the world?
In that sense right now, yes. Look, the world experiences cycles. Currently, we're in the American cycle. America is a country of 11, 47, and 74.